All right, so the next thing we need to do is going to be to add any of the lines we need to have in here, okay? So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna start with, let's just start with only the pig layer on, because I think that's really the only spot we're gonna need to do a lot of line work. And we're gonna lower the opacity here, okay? So we can see what's going on. I'm going to get a nice thin brush here that's going to be this pencil brush, and we have that selected, and then we're going to get a nice pink color as well, and I'm going to go with sort of like this darker pink, like that. And is this going to be a big enough brush? No, that's way too small. Let's get a bigger one. HB pencil is too small. Technical pencil, too small. 6B, perfect. All right, so let's make sure we're on a new layer that's on top of our pig layer. And we're going to want to bring that down even more. Bring down the size. All right, and what we're going to do is come in here and start drawing all the lines. Now, we're not drawing the outline, mind you, okay? We're just drawing where we need to differentiate between different forms. So I'll show you what I mean. So we'll start with this ear, for example. So now if I turn my pig layer all the way back up, you can see what I mean, okay? I'm not going on along the outline. I'm not just, drawing everything. I'm just drawing a really clean, simple line. We want this to look really nice and kind of cartoony, okay? So that's what we're doing, and we're just going to copy over all these main lines. We don't really want the sketch look, so I'm not going to do all of those ones, but I am just going to do more of these form defining lines. Okay. Do this ear over here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and turn on this layer so I can see where this line needs to go. All right, that's looking good, and I think that pretty much covers it. Let's go ahead and turn off this layer, and we can turn everything back on, and we'll turn the opacity on this up and see if there's anything we missed, but I think that covers it, all the lines we need. So now I'm going to just take this layer and adjust it a little bit. It's a little strong, move it a little bit more towards pink, there we go. Awesome. So now I can see those lines pretty clearly, see what's going on. Let's see, we probably, even though this isn't in the drawing, I do want to add this, so I'm going to add a few little circles, as if this has some buckles on it, maybe. All right, and then I'm going to turn all these off. We're just going to do one more quick look at the drawing layer and see if there's any lines we think we might need to do. And yeah, it looks like there's a couple we could do. Some of that is just going to be a different color, but there are a couple lines we want to do on the jets that we should probably draw in there. So I'm going to get that red, go a little bit darker, lower the opacity on that fella. Make a new layer here. We'll lower the opacity on this one too. We can do them at the same time. Okay. So I'm just going to do this line and these lines. and then this one right there. So now let's turn everything back on and see how we're doing. All right, perfect. And we need one more, looks like, right there. Excellent. So that's it for this lecture. I'll see you guys in the next one.